Electro is a fully electric aircraft consuming 28 kilowatt hours, enough to fully charge an iPhone 16 Pro Max every 2.2 seconds. The Wright Flyer was the first powered aircraft to achieve controlled and sustained flight, consuming around 8.8 liters of fuel per hour during its short historic journeys. The Blériot 11 was a pioneering French aircraft that made history in 1909 by crossing the English Channel, consuming around 15 liters of fuel per hour at an altitude of 1,000 meters. The Piper J3 Cub is a lightweight, iconic two-seat trainer aircraft known for its simplicity and reliability. It consumes around 21 liters of fuel per hour. The Farman 3 was an early French biplane from 1909, notable for advancing European aviation with stable flight, consuming around 23 liters per hour, or approximately 6.4 milliliters every second. The Santos Dumont 14 bis flew at just 6 meters of altitude, reached 40 kilometers per hour, and consumed 25.5 liters per hour, around 7.08 milliliters every second, costing approximately 1.4 cents per second. The Rutan Voyager has a top speed of 196 kilometers per hour, consuming around 30 liters of fuel per hour during its historic non-stop global flight, about 8.33 milliliters every second. The General Atomics MQ-1 Predator was a remotely piloted, long-endurance drone with over 24 hours of flight time, consuming around 34 liters of fuel per hour, or roughly 9.44 milliliters every second. The Spirit of St. Louis was the plane Charles Lindbergh flew nonstop from New York to Paris in 1927, consuming around 41 liters of fuel per hour, or approximately 11.4 milliliters every second. The Cessna 172 is a popular aircraft, widely known for its reliability and extensive use in flight training, consuming around 50 liters of fuel per hour, or approximately 13.9 milliliters every second. The Cirrus SR-22 is a high-performance, single-engine aircraft known for its speed and comfort, consuming around 70 liters of fuel per hour, or 19.44 milliliters every second. The Douglas DC-3 is a legendary 1930s airliner that revolutionized air travel and military transport, consuming around 380 liters of fuel per hour, or 105.5 milliliters every second. The Supermarine Spitfire was a British World War II fighter, renowned for its speed, agility, and role in the Battle of Britain, consuming around 400 liters of fuel per hour, or 111.1 milliliters every second. The Boeing B-29 Super Fortress was a World War II heavy bomber known for its range and atomic bomb missions, consuming 1,900 liters per hour, or about 0.53 liters per second. The Messerschmitt Me-262 was the world's first operational jet fighter, used by Germany in World War II, consuming 2,100 liters of fuel per hour, or about 0.58 liters per second. The Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey is a tilt-rotor aircraft combining vertical takeoff with turboprop speed, consuming around 2,200 liters of fuel per hour, or about 0.61 liters per second. The Lockheed C-130 is a versatile military transport aircraft known for durability and short takeoffs, consuming around 3,000 liters of fuel per hour, or about 0.8 liters per second. The Airbus A380 is the world's largest passenger airliner, with a capacity of over 850 people, consuming around 12,000 liters per hour at cruise, or 3.3 liters per second. The Antonov and Tu-25 Maria was the world's largest and heaviest cargo aircraft, built to carry oversized loads, consuming around 27,500 liters per hour, or about 7.64 liters per second. The Concorde was a supersonic passenger jet that flew at Mach 2.04, cutting transatlantic flight time in half, consuming around 30,000 liters per hour, or about 8.3 liters per second. F-16 Fighting Falcon is a versatile supersonic fighter jet known for its agility, Mach 2 speed, and global use, consuming around 33,000 liters per hour, or about 9.17 liters per second. The Bell X-1 was the first aircraft to break the sound barrier, later reaching Mach 1.45 in level flight, consuming around 45,000 liters per hour of ethyl alcohol and oxidizer combined, or 12.5 liters per second. The F-35 Lightning II is a stealth fighter jet with Mach 1.6 speed, consuming 48,000 liters per hour, or 13.3 liters per second. The Su-57 is Russia's stealth fighter with Super Cruise and Mach 2 speed, consuming 62,000 liters per hour, or about 17.2 liters per second. The Sukhoi Su-27 is a Russian twin-engine fighter known for its agility, long range, and Mach 2.3 speed, consuming 62,000 liters per hour, or about 17.2 liters per second. The Chengdu J-20 is China's fifth-generation stealth fighter, built for long-range missions with Mach 2 plus speed, consuming 65,000 liters per hour, or about 18 liters per second. The Sukhoi Su-35 is a Russian multi-role fighter with advanced avionics and thrust vectoring engines, consuming around 66,800 liters of fuel per hour, or about 18.6 liters per second. The F-15 Eagle is a highly maneuverable American air superiority fighter with Mach 2.5 plus speed and a combat-proven record, consuming about 67,000 liters per hour, or 18.6 liters every second. The F-111 Aardvark was a supersonic, variable sweep strike jet with long range and advanced avionics, burning about 68,000 liters per hour, or 18.9 liters per second. The MiG-25 was a Soviet high-speed interceptor and reconnaissance jet, capable of Mach 2.83 at extreme altitudes, burning about 70,000 liters per hour, or 19.4 liters per second. The F-14 Tomcat was a U.S. Navy fighter with variable sweep wings, long-range missiles, and a max speed of 2.34 Mach, burning about 72,000 liters per hour, roughly 20 liters per second. The MiG-31 is a supersonic Russian interceptor built for high-altitude missions. At Mach 2.8 plus, it burns 73,000 liters per hour, roughly 20.3 liters per second. The Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, one of the fastest jets ever built and capable of cruising above 25,000 meters at Mach 3.4, burns 74,000 liters per hour, about 20.6 liters per second. The Tupolev Tu-160 is a supersonic Russian strategic bomber, the largest and fastest of its kind. At Mach 2.05, it burns 80,000 liters per hour, about 22.2 liters per second. The F-22 Raptor is a stealth air superiority fighter with super cruise capability and is a heavy consumer, burning about 80,000 liters of fuel per hour at 2.25 Mach, roughly 22.2 liters per second. The Bell X-2 Starbuster was an experimental jet built to probe speeds beyond Mach 3. At Mach 3.2, it burns about 120,000 liters per hour, roughly 33.3 liters per second. The XB-70 Valkyrie was a prototype supersonic bomber. It featured unique 6-engine configuration and advanced aerodynamic shaping that cruised around 21,000 meters and exceeded Mach 3.1. At this speed, it burns about 180,000 liters per hour, roughly 50 liters per second. The North American X-15 was a rocket-powered research aircraft that set speed and altitude records, reaching Mach 6.7. It consumed around 425,000 liters of ammonia and liquid oxygen per hour, roughly 118 liters per second. The NASA X-43 was an unmanned experimental aircraft that, in its 11-second flight, set a speed record at Mach 9.6 using a scramjet engine. At that speed, it consumes about 350 kilograms of gaseous hydrogen per hour, roughly 97 grams per second if sustained.